Hi everyone, welcome back to Nick's Diecast. In today's video, I'll be opening up and taking a look at these 25 Matchbox cars that are all, I believe, from around the year 2000 or so, possibly 1999. As you can see, they're in these unusual tube packs. I'd never seen anything like that before. Apparently, Matchbox did sell tube packs like this. And you can actually connect the tubes to one another as well. They're called like play tubes or something, and you can basically just like race the cars back and forth inside them or something like that. But I had never seen these tube packs before, and I saw this listed on eBay, which is where I got this from. And I got these 4 sets of cars for just under $33 in total. It came out to around $1.65 per car. I thought that was a really good deal, considering that Matchbox hasn't made pretty much all of these models that you see here for quite some time now. And a lot of these are still wrapped up in the original rubber bands inside these packs here. So you can see that there are 4 different themes, and these themes actually came as just regular 5 packs as well, meaning that they were kind of in like a blister style of package instead of these tube packs. But here's how all the cars look kind of all packed up inside there. A few of the bands did pop off due to age, but most of these are still tied down and haven't been opened since 2000. But here's how the back of one of these looks like. You can see here's kind of a diagram of how the tube thing works, or how the tubes, I guess, work when you connect them all up. But we'll go ahead and get all of these packs unboxed. I will kind of turn each of them around a little bit so you can see. This one especially, all the cars kind of came out from being wrapped up in the bands, but at least they're still inside the tubes themselves and are still in pretty good shape as well. So we'll get all these packs opened up and see what cars are inside and take a closer look at the cars next. All right, first up we have the Wilderness Road Trip 5-pack. See, there's quite the array of vehicles in there. There's the name of the pack up on top there. There's a little side view of each of the vehicles. Again, they're all held down by a rubber band, and they're kind of mounted to this single piece of cardboard, which is kind of mounted within this tube as well. You can open up the tube packs from the top. All right, got off the tape. Now we just got to pop off this lid here, like so. And then we can pull out this line of vehicles. Let's see what we got going on here with this set. Cool array of vehicles here. And again, these were available as regular standard Matchbox 5-packs as well, not just in these tube packs. So we'll look at the vehicles from back to front here, see what we have going on. Up first, we have this green Volkswagen van, a camper van. Get these bands off first and get it out. Looks cool in that dark green paint scheme. You got the detailed curtains on the windows, Volkswagen badge molded in the front, the folded back roof, white interior. Very cool. I've always loved this casting. Matchbox did a version that was like a panel van too. Very cool. Then up next we have this Chevy Transport bus. I actually have another version of this casting. This one is in blue. Go ahead and pop off that band. Put that aside. Here's the Transport bus. Nice blue with the yellow interior. Has kind of that red and yellow tampo going on the side there. Here's some better lighting. Detailed front end. You got the doors as well. Very cool. This is actually about HO scale as well, which is cool. So if you happen to have an HO scale layout, this would look good on there. Next we have what appears to be a Jeep of some sorts. We'll pull that one out and see what it is. There's actually an antenna. It looks like that's kind of folded in through the roll cage. But yeah, this is a Jeep 4x4. Looks like. Very cool. Nice tampos on here too. You got the blue roll cage, spare tire, and this separately cast white antenna. You just pop it out like that. It almost looks like an RC toy. But then you can just tuck it back in through the roll cage like so. Cool stuff. Next we have this dirt bike of some sorts. It even has a rider on it. This looks cool. Nice spinning wheels. I don't know if you can take him off or not. casting is metal and plastic. Rolls nice and smooth too. Does have the built-in kickstand so you can stand it up. A little bit large compared to the other Matchbox vehicles and cars in general, but still cool nonetheless. And then the Isuzu Rodeo is the last vehicle of this set here. Always loved this casting. I have another version of it in red, but this one is white, as you can see here. Wilderness Tours on the side. Has the green push bar in the front, molded in gear on the roof in green plastic. Green base as well, and nice rugged wheels and tires. This one looks really cool. Alright, well, there's the Wilderness Pack. Very cool set. We'll see what we got going on for the next set. Alright, up next we have the Euro Sports 5-pack. So we have 5 European vehicles in here. I have a few of these castings already in different colors, but these, of course, all look cool, and I do like to collect the variations. So we'll go ahead and pop off this lid, and we'll pull out these cars, see what we got going on in here for this set. Really cool. Looks like the cars in this pack don't have the bands around them. They're just all kind of held in place in that plastic here. We'll see what we have going on for this set. We'll start up here in the front. Looks like the Jaguar Hex K8. And it's really nice light blue. These are kind of hard to pull out of here, it looks like. You have to kind of get your finger in there and careful not to break anything. But here's the XK8. I really love this light blue paint scheme on here. You got the painted on headlights, molded in front grille. Nice looking wheels, painted on taillights as well. And the black plastic base. Yeah, this is the XK8. Black interior looks good on that too. Very cool. Next we have the Porsche 911 996 Cabriolet in black. This is a nice casting. I have another version of this casting in blue. This is the black version. Has a nice gray interior, painted on headlights and taillights. Same wheels as the Jaguar. You have the Carrera inscription on the back there. Cool casting for sure. Matchbox released this in several different paint colors over the years. It also has the black plastic base as well. But I do like this black version of this casting. And all these roll nice and smooth too, and include suspension. I forgot to mention that. We have the Ford Focus up next. This is the first gen Ford Focus from around the year 2000 or so. It's the 3-door hatchback version. I love this blue. Nice metallic finish, painted on headlights. Cool wheels. You have the trim detail too, and painted on taillights as well. Some versions also come with a painted on Ford badge and Focus and ZX3 inscription on the hatch. But this just has the painted on light details. But the paint scheme looks really cool. Or the paint finish, I should say. Awesome stuff. Next we have the Audi TT Coupe. This really nice looking dark green. I actually have a re-release of this casting in a gray with kind of an orange beige kind of colored interior. But this dark green version looks really cool. I have the Audi TT Roadster model in 1/18 scale by Revell. This will match up well with that for sure. Nice wheels. You even have the Audi badge on the front grille there. Painted on taillights and headlights. Love to see it. Good detail for an older Matchbox car for sure. That goes for pretty much all the castings that you see here. Really cool. Last but not least, for the Euro Sports pack, we have the Porsche 911 GT1, which I actually forgot that Matchbox made a replica of this particular car. This is a metallic dark red. Looks really cool. Nice paint finish on here. I love that dark red finish. Nice wheels too. You have the separately cast piece of plastic for the rear spoiler. It doesn't match up well with the dark red paint, unfortunately, but still looks cool nonetheless. I don't have any Porsche 911 GT1 models, so I'm happy to have one of those now. All right, we get this plastic out of the way, and then we'll move on to the next pack of cars. Next, we have the Cars 5-pack. Pretty much just the 5-pack of a medley of different vehicles. You can see that all these kind of became undone from their rubber bands, unfortunately, but no damage to the cars, luckily. We'll go ahead and get this out. Gotta get the tape undone. These almost all went flying around all over the place when I popped off the lid initially. Luckily that didn't happen, but here's all 5 of these cars from the Cars, 5-pack. Interesting blend going on here. We have this 1962 Volkswagen Beetle in this nice light blue finish with the Beetle inscription on the sides. Nice detail overall. Doesn't have any painted on detail for the headlights or taillights, unfortunately, but still a cool casting of the Beetle nonetheless. Goes good with that Volkswagen van back there, for sure. Next we have the Dodge Viper GTS Coupe in this nice looking bright yellow. You got the Dodge logo on the hood there, painted on taillights. I do love this yellow paint scheme on here. Looks really cool. Always loved the first gen, or the 1990s Vipers in yellow. They always look really cool that way. Next we have the 1999 Ford Mustang GT convertible in this nice looking red finish with the white accent striping and also the white stripe on the hood. Love this casting too. Matchbox also released the coupe version of the same casting, but I have a couple different versions of the convertible casting in a couple different colors, so cool stuff. Always like to see that casting. Then we have the Ferrari F50 in silver. Looks really nice in that silver too. With the red interior, you got the Ferrari inscription on the sides and the Ferrari logos as well. Really cool. I have this casting in yellow too, but the silver one looks super cool. I love that. Nice molded in detail with the lights and everything. Really cool. And finally, for this pack, we have the 1968 Ford Mustang Cobra Jet. Yep, it's the Cobra Jet, and kind of this interesting metallic gold finish with that black striping on the side. Looks cool in this color. Nice molded in details. You also have that black accent stripe on the side too. Cool set. We'll get all this stuff out of the way, and then we will open up the last set that I got from this lot of these Matchbox tube packs. The Sea Explorer 5-pack is the last 5-pack that we have from this lot here. Nice array of vehicles in here too. Not just cars, we got a couple boats and a plane too. So we'll get this opened up. There we go. These are kind of hard to get out, but still kind of fun to do nonetheless. All right, we'll see what we got going on for the Sea Explorer 5-pack. The Nissan Prairie minivan is the first vehicle that we have here in this set. I actually had another version of this Prairie casting a long while back when I was a kid. So I'm quite happy to see that this is a part of this 5-pack here. You can see it's got the diver on the side. Not much detail on the front or rear, but still a cool looking car nonetheless. It says Aqua. It's got the blue interior too, which I think does pair up well with the white paint. Black plastic base. Cool casting, kind of a forgotten casting at that. Matchbox hasn't made this Nissan Prairie model in their line for quite some time now. Up next we have this interesting fantasy casting called the Hydroplane. It's pretty much a boat and a plane all in one, but Matchbox doesn't always do fantasy castings, but when they do, they actually come up with some pretty cool ones. There's even a guy in there who's flying or driving it. Not sure what the right term is for this thing. It does have wheels on the bottom of it, so you can race it, but cool fantasy casting, I think, especially for Matchbox. They don't always do fantasy castings. Next, we have this sea rescue boat. Matchbox hasn't really done that many boat castings in the course of their existence, so I was happy to get this one. I have a couple of other Matchbox boat castings, but not this particular one. But it looks really cool. It's got the white metal base on it. It even has some wheels. Nice detail for the upper portion as well. Red and blue plastic. There's the wheels. Different features on here too, and details you would see on a real rescue boat. It's all kind of molded in the plastic there. And it's apparently 1/100th scale too. Very cool. Up next we have this seaplane casting in blue. I actually have a version of this in red that I've had since I was a little kid, so I was happy to get another version of this in blue and white. It looks like the wings do unfold. We'll take a look at that. Very cool casting. Love it. The propeller is actually very stiff on here because it's a brand new casting essentially. Love the metallic paint finish on there too. Nice sturdy wings as well. Love to see it. My red one's actually held up quite well, especially because I played with it as a kid, so I imagine that this blue one will hold up well too. Last but not least, for this lot of Matchbox tube pack cars, we have the Mercedes 280GE in silver. Has this marine research paint scheme on it, or tampos, I should say, with a black plastic base. I do have a couple of Matchbox modern Mercedes G-Class models, but not this classic Mercedes G-Class model from them in this kind of a rescue livery, or the marine research livery, I should say. Very cool. I'm definitely happy that I got these 5 packs. Again, I didn't know that Matchbox did these 2 packs, and a lot of these castings were castings I wanted to get in some form or fashion. So I was definitely happy that I found this lot on eBay just by chance. Well, here are all 20 of these Matchbox cars from those 2 packs that I got. All made in 1999, and were all opened up for the very first time since then. So I was very happy to get all of these castings. A few of them are variations of Matchbox castings that I have already, but a few of the models that you see here, this is like their original paint scheme or their original release from 1999. So again, really happy to have all of these. I always like finding these, just random lots of die-cast model cars listed on eBay for some really good deals in most cases. So I always do like to add to my collections of older, pre-2000 Matchbox and Hot Wheels collections for sure. So this is a nice way of doing that, getting all of these awesome castings in one sitting at one time. So feel free to comment down below with your thoughts on this video or on any of the castings that I got from this lot. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video because I certainly enjoyed filming it. Thanks for watching.